afternoon, everybody. And I want to start by saying how heartened and uplifted I am by seeing all of you here today, standing outside your local authority and demanding action and accountability. Because what's been happening in our community and what is continuing to happen in our community is utterly horrifying. Children who have made the most dangerous journeys to the UK, seeking our protection, in many cases having fled the most unspeakable acts of violence and experiences, have been fundamentally let down. They've been let down by the authorities that are charged with protecting them and caring for them. Unsurprisingly, having been abandoned in a hotel close to where we're standing now, these children have been turned into targets for serious organised crime. In total, over 5 classrooms of children have gone missing in our city in 18 months. This is an unprecedented breakdown in child safeguarding in the modern age. Of those children, we know that 76 that have gone missing from home remain unaccounted for. Nobody knows where they are. But we know that some of those children have been arrested for offences which really bear the hallmark of having been trafficked and exploited and dragged into the criminal underworld. And we also know, thanks to the brave actions of one whistleblower and other child protection sources, that say that they've seen children being effectively kidnapped from outside of the hotel, that they've witnessed children being racially abused in this hotel, and that they've witnessed children being threatened with violence by those that are meant to be caring for them. As we just heard, one child is too many, and as our MP said so eloquently and so passionately in Parliament last week, if it was any of our children, then the world would stop. Well, the world must stop for these children too. And each of these precious lives must be protected. I was horrified to learn that as last week, as we were making headlines internationally for our treatment of these children, our Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, was transferring more children to this hotel here in Hove. This is a scandal. It is an outrage. And it's not enough for this administration to wring its hands and say that they can do nothing, because that's not true. We have legal responsibilities and we have ethical responsibilities. We are meant to be the adults in the room when children don't have their parents here to look after them. The Home Secretary has no legal power to transfer children into this hotel. She's acting outside of the law and she must be effectively challenged, which is why the Labour group has called for an emergency council meeting to discuss this disaster as soon as possible. There must also be an independent, high-level inquiry to establish accountability, both the accountability of the Home Office and the accountability of Brighton and Hove City Council's administration into what has gone on. Imagine the fear and the terror experienced by these children, knowing that they've been left to the wolves. We must not rest until every single one of these children is found and this practice is stopped once and for all.